Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're able to spend time with some family and some loved ones and have a good time. I appreciate some prayer for my mother. She's had a couple of bad days and we're concerned about her. She has some doctor appointments tomorrow, so just pray that she starts feeling better. The doctors can figure out what the problem is with that and to be able to help her out. Last week we looked at a couple of lessons on gaining a friend. I think it was only one lesson on how to get friends. We must be friendly. This lesson we're going to begin the process of why do we lose friends. We want to keep our friends, we want to get more friends and keep the ones that we have. But we certainly don't want to lose friends. And sometimes we lose friends because of what we do, that we're doing things incorrectly. Think of all the values that friends bring to our lives. Laughter, security, love. It's great to spend time with friends. We certainly don't want to lose any of them. Henrik points out 9 different ways that we lose friends. We're only going to talk about part of one of the ways he talks about today. He says we lack a genuine love for all people. One of the ways we lose friends is because we really don't love everybody. But we think we do. We think we love everybody, and Henrik begins to point out that you really don't. You really don't, and sometimes that's why we lose our friends. He says, think about it. We hate those that we disagree with. We become irritated with them, and we begin to push away from them. And so we lose that friend because they don't agree with us. What's he say? Proverbs chapter 10, verse 12. Hatred stirs up conflict, but love covers over all wrongs. That verse is talking about things that were actually wrong. Hatred is one response to it. You do me wrong, I'm going to hate you because of it. In fact, hatred stirs up the conflict, but love covers it. I think the COVID's a good illustration of it. We have learned to disagree with people, and some of us have learned that we weren't as loving as we thought we were. That I thought I was loving to everybody, and then I watched somebody without a mask, and I'm like, why are they doing that to me? Love covers the wrong. Hatred stirs it up. When someone disagrees with me, I feel the need to argue with them and be generally irritated with them. Henrik says that shows that you really don't have a genuine love for all people, because a Christian should be a peacemaker. Matthew chapter 5 verse 9, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. What is a peacemaker? According to Webster's, it is one who helps others solve a conflict and reach a peaceful solution. It is not avoiding the problem or ignoring the problem. It is the ability to see the problem and work a way to keep peace. Christ constantly attacked the lies, but loved the liars. He constantly talks about sin. In fact, if you read through Matthew, he constantly lists, you thought this was bad, this is even worse. And he's going after sin. But what's Jesus Christ accused of? Being a friend of sinners. He could go after the sin and still be a friend of the sinners. We think we love everybody. Do you love the people that you disagree with? Well, but they're wrong. What's a peacemaker do? He works it out. He helps others solve the conflict and reach a peaceful solution. During COVID, are you a peacemaker? Or do we stir stuff up? You may not agree with what's going on, but you certainly have a choice. Either stir up conflict or bring people to peace. You have 2 people there, one that wants to wear a mask, one that doesn't. Are you able to enter the room and be like, hey, look, this is probably what we should do. There's some good points on both sides. I don't know if the mask helps or not, but I'm certainly going to do the best I can to help you. A peacemaker works to solve the problem. You can disagree with someone and still love them. You can defend your view and still respect the other side. You can point out the flaws in the view, give a new insight, and not make them hate you. A genuine love for all people. It means that you have to love the people you disagree with. Can you disagree with someone and still be their friend? A genuine friend loves everyone. So it's a question to ask yourself. Do you take sides in arguments and cause further disharmony, or do you attempt to bring both sides into peace? Can you walk into the room and be like, look, I know the Steelers and Ravens don't like each other, but hey, both of y'all are good football teams. And we respect that. Every single time the Steelers and Ravens play on TV, you know it's going to be a good game. And I know the Steelers and Ravens don't like each other, but I come into the room and I try to make harmony. Or do you try to stir it up? A genuine love for people means that you love the people that you disagree with. How many times do we lose friends because we disagree with them? And instead of working for harmony and focusing on the things we do agree on, we allow that little disagreement to drive a wedge between us. And that contention grows, and finally we just stop being friends. Your friends are worth more than your opinions. Give it up. Tomorrow we'll talk about the desire to take revenge. Desire to take revenge. You do me wrong, I'm going to try to get you back, and how we will lose friends because of that. But today, Christian, learn to be a peacemaker. Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for being our God. Thank you for watching over us every single day. Dear Lord, thank you for the truth that's found inside your word. Dear Lord, help us to be peacemakers. I love you and I pray. Amen.